It's a freaking dead end. And there's only one enemy in this entire area, and there's a locker right here. It's just like, that room is weird. It's very creepy and like weirdly lit. What I would have done is, as soon as you do this last one, all of the androids wake up. All of these guys wake up, every single one of them. But you just go through the door and then lock it. Oh wow. Yeah, I hadn't gotten up here yet, so it was still registering that I hadn't done anything. Oh yeah, this part. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. How Samuels just got here. Look, he just got here. That doesn't make sense.
Right, then I'll have to find a way to talk to Apollo directly.
Biocontainment hazard level Omega.
Omega. Oh my gosh.
I don't have time for this.
And it's weird that because the game wants you to stop right there. The game wants you to stop right there, like to watch that happen. No matter how far away you go, you can still hear it as if you're right next to it. Which I guess you can kind of also go off and be like, oh, that's because of... stupid. What I was actually going to say is like, the vent is metallic, therefore it would resonate like the sound better. Also, let me show you something really weird about this game. This section right here. Super weird.
You do not have an appointment.
Like, look at this. One of them comes over here, because that door's locked. You have to go lift the lock down. One of them comes and tries to fight you. Not all of them come, though. And the next section of this is not mandatory. Like, others wake up now that this one's dead. Watch. Hello? Or just don't do anything.
You do not have an appointment.
There we go. You jerkbags. Like, look, two of them are totally cool. I don't know if I have to stun them first. There we go. The dirty deed is done.
Maybe one of these things had a key card.
I'll get to the weird point in a second. I don't think you're supposed to do what I just did. You're not expected to do that. Even though it's not that difficult. Because, if you'll remember from the preview events and stuff, the next part is a thing that was very, like, not publicized. It was shown a bunch. And why these two don't pop up is very weird and unsettling. But yeah, you're supposed to evade that one, come into this next room, then the pipe bursts and the door locks. Or the door locks, and then you can make the pipe burst, so that when they walk through they all set on fire. I just did that though. So the door doesn't lock. Like, nothing happens. And none of them come out to get me, and so I don't have to make the pipe burst. I think you do it right here. So I just broke an entire encounter in this game. I did that accidentally the first time, see? Gas diversion. And they really, like, this part, that part is not difficult no matter what you do. Oh, totally forgot to do this. Wait, what? Okay. Yep, this is a gold mine. This is a freaking gold mine. Like, it's not, it wasn't, I killed all of them with 2 things. 1 EMP mine that I didn't even know I had to use, if I had to use, and a pipe bomb, which instant kills them. Like I said, I don't know if that was because they were stuck, and like, they take more damage when they're stunned, or what. But they're all dead. So now all this stuff is here for no reason. It just gives me a lot more ammo. A lot more ammo, a lot more supplies, flashlight batteries for some reason. Molotovs. I wonder if I just picked up a Molotov, would I get the formula for it? Another EMP mine, I think, and medkit. And a save station. And an IT tag. IT tag. Yeah. Gives you a whole lot of stuff. Everything but flamethrower fuel, weirdly. Like, obviously you don't need it, but yeah, I obviously don't need it. I have 950. Some freaking reviewers and stuff, I was watching their footage during their reviews. IGN. What? That was the worst. Like, coughing, trying to obscure what I was saying ever. But that dude had like a little farther in this part, probably mission 15, 16. He had like 100 flamethrower fuel. That is awful. Like, I have 950 and I beat the game with like 830. I actually have more fuel here than I ever did in my other game, I'm pretty sure. And now I'm kind of curious to just wait and see if the cap is 1,000 or something, like what the cap is. But in a survival horror game, you should never like care what the capacity is for how many bullets you have, except for Evil Within, which is very weird about its ammunition. It's very weird.
Wayland-Yutani synthetic registered. Attempted unauthorized access.
And I will, maybe, yeah, I'll try, to do a run of Evil Within on Akumu mode, which I'm pretty sure just means Nightmare in Japan, even though there's already a Nightmare difficulty. I might be wrong. It might be like some weird form of demon, because Akuma is demon. I don't know. I could just look it up and be done in half a second, but no, who cares? But that difficulty is an instant kill. 1-hit kill no matter what you do, I assume. That's what it says. Maybe if you get a trap, like a bear trap or something, that doesn't count because it's so babyish. It just sounds funny to me, you die from a bear trap. Or you die from like a little tiny little, oh, I got hit, no. It just seems way too sensitive.
Functioning. Great.
What was that, Ripley?
Not like it matters. But yeah. And while I'm doing that, do a all collectibles, all keys run of it, because I need those trophies as well. Even though I'm going to be doing those on my New Game Plus anyway, which I will not be recording because that's just me hopping between missions, not doing an entire another run of the game to get all the upgrades, all the keys, all the collectibles I don't have, which on my first run of the game, like not trying that hard, I did get all of the almost all the collectibles. I missed like 3 on each category. I missed a lot of keys though. Like, oh my god, there must be so many keys in that game. Yeah. So Akumu mode, kind of the same way I'm doing this. No kills, no death run. Technically, no kills, no death. Yeah. What's in the box? What's in the box? Yeah, this next section is pretty cool too. It's pretty cool. Yeah, but the fog and the lighting and everything is very impressive. These lights all shut off, and I'm like, oh, spooky, scary. Oh no, I spoiled it. Oh, scary. There's no... What's weird in this game as well is it kind of goes along with I had no reason to use some materials. That's a glitch. That is a glitch. The closer I get to that and the farther away I get, it changes colors and stuff. Weird. But there's no like place in this game that really facilitates the use of the flashlight. This game is not... I'm playing this in the highest brightness, but to me this is how the game should look. But there's no area in the game that is designed to make you be like, okay, yeah, use the flashlight now. Yeah, this section's pretty cool. Just a little stealth section. That reminds me of Metal Gear for some reason. I don't know if there's a section like this in Metal Gear. I don't know. This is weird because you can't loot this body. But he's right here. You can get some action though, some hot action. Yeah, like even in these, there's no real reason to use your flashlight. Kinda helps. Not that much. Everything you can pick up is like highlighted like that. And the battery goes down super fast. So I'm like, why would I care? And you can even use the flamethrower as a makeshift light. And light, like using the flashlight, only seems to attract enemies. Like I've never done it, not that I know of. But I never remember accidentally like triggering an enemy encounter because I used the flashlight, but the flashlight's way too like... Same with the flare, same reason I don't use the flare. If you just, as soon as you went into the animation of throwing it, part of the animation was you light it, then it'd be good. But you have to activate it, and then you throw it. That little moment where you're activating it freaking lights you up so brightly. And I don't like when you go into aiming, your cursor movement, or your camera sensitivity goes way down. I wish that just didn't happen. Because like the camera sensitivity, I have it set to what I like in the first place. So don't change it on me. And this one you just can't get past. There is an ID tag at the very end of that. I'm not going to get it, waste of time right now. Yeah, it's just like a waste of time. Yeah, and there's not many cameras in this game. It's weird. Like, it's a bunch of little nitpicky things. There's no real reason to shut that camera off right now. But who cares about reason? Look, the thing shut off and I stood there for like a freaking few seconds. Hey dude.
Ripley, good to see you alive. Apollo's
You as
security
well,
perimeter has been built
not
so that only
alive
Seeks and
thing.
synthetics can interact with it.
Cool. Yeah, this part's weird. I thought I was gonna have to fight him like a boss fight, and he'd be stronger than the Seeks and Synthetics, and that would be a good reason to facilitate an android boss fight. But that would basically go down to, I'm shooting you. You're dead. And having a boss fight in this game would be kind of like bad taste, in bad taste.
I'm
Guess
going
it's a
to
survival
use the
horror
reform
game,
map
but
chamber. It's the only
like,
option. I've had to divert
man,
power from the area to allow me to
people
drive.
really like to, I don't know. I'm kind of like in the middle of 17 different thoughts right now. But all of them kind of round down to like, this game's really not that bad, like that I've never played a survival horror game. One that